Hey guys, Sideways Gear Guys here. I'm Sev.
And I'm Marin, and today we're going to talk about the Ride Warpig. Oink oink.
The Squealer Wheeler.
I'll be really honest. The first time I jumped on this board, I hated it. I complained the whole time I was on it. I literally bitched nonstop. I found it to be really plankish. I found it dead under my feet and just really hard to get edge to edge. It was really skiddy. The first thing we did was take it into some tight tree runs, and it really exemplified for me just what I didn't like about the board.
I jumped on the medium. I didn't find it that bad, but I didn't really enjoy it either-wise too. I thought it was torsionally way too stiff. And through the trees, it was all right. I like carving, but where I found it was good was in the park. A little bit of jumping. The medium size I find really hard to ollie because it was so torsionally stiff, and it was hard to get that explosive power you need out of it. But the thoughts changed as soon as I jumped on the small one.
Yeah, I mean the big board, the large size was definitely hard to work. I could see how it'd be fun on a wide open POW day. But, pretty much anything is. You throw P-Tex on the bottom of a door, and that thing's going to ride a big power slope, no problem. So, that's not really an issue so much as, being able to turn this thing, be able to work it through trees. I hated the large size, and then we actually got on the small size, and I loved it. A 148 kind of blows my mind. I have 205 pounds. And this thing handled me really, really well. It was fun. I could carve it really well because my heels and toes were over the edges, so you actually have control over that board way, way better than you do on those bigger sizes.
As well, when you took off on the medium, it kind of felt like a piece of plywood floating through the air. You kind of were just going with it, kind of like a skateboard that's too wide. And then on the small one, you'd really feel how it excelled in the park and everywhere else like that. It was really fun. And riding it switch wasn't too strange. That big nose was really fun. Sometimes kept me out of trouble. Got leaned forward, threw me back in the back seat. But you do have to ride this board a bit more in the back seat for sure. That's kind of how you have to ride a little bit more forward and aft movement throughout the board because it's so torsionally stiff. And this is the smallest board I've ridden in probably 20 years.
Definitely backseat rider. You want to drive this board, get real low, get that weight back a little bit, but it's super, super fun that way and actually pretty quick edge to edge. I also found going to that smaller size that it was just as a whole way more fun. You could work the board way more. It was more receptive to loading up for ollies, nollies, all that kind of stuff. Way, way more fun. So definitely if you have a chance to ride this board, do, because the different sizes will make a huge, huge difference in how this board is going to perform for you. Also, Get out, see your local board shop. Tell those guys what you're thinking about, what your worries are. They're going to have some feedback for you based on what mountains you ride, what kind of snow conditions you have, how big a rider you are. This board I could see it being really, really fun for a bigger dude, guys with big feet, bigger guys who want to ride that smaller board because it's torsionally stiff, so it'll handle big guys and big packages much better than some of the other softer options out there like the Party Platter.
Stay tuned. We'll have another review and subscribe. We want to keep this going, support the channel, so
hit us in the comments, subscribe.
Ask questions.
Hit us on the grams, on the Facebooks. We're there, we're here, we're everywhere. We're thinking about snowboards all the time.
Till next time.